Okay, here we are again in Amsterdam. This is, I guess you could call it twilight or almost dusk right now. They're doing some construction, but I wanted to show you some of the buildings, and that place over there is the main transportation, train station, bus station, railway, whatever you want to call it. They have these things here. In Germany, they call them a Straßenbahn. Not sure what they would call it here, but you can see it coming. It's a, there's one. It's a streetcar. And they seem to have them everywhere. And they ring a bell. They don't blow a horn, they just ring a bell. And I guess you know to stay out of the way. They're doing some construction right here. So they're, taxi cab over there in an argument with the transportation official, and there goes the streetcar. One thing I've noticed, I thought Amsterdam was going to be a lot cleaner. I mean, it's not filthy, but you know, this morning when we went out walking, there was a lot of trash around. It looks like they cleaned a lot of it up, but everybody here smokes, it seems, and a lot of people smoke the old Mary Jane, and it's legal here apparently, but I mean, it gets to be a little too much. A lot of people on bicycles, and one thing you notice that like nobody here seems to be overweight. Almost everybody is very thin. That's because you walk everywhere and ride your bike. They have oh, look at that argument over there. I don't know, I don't speak Dutch, but plus there's a lot of people here who aren't Dutch. This place is like the United Nations. I've seen people from Africa, I've seen people from the United States, I've seen people from England. There goes the police. They're driving by. I saw a demonstration, pro-Hamas demonstration earlier, but they also had, I didn't film it, but they had a bunch of people there from Israel too. They had Israeli flags, and they were about 100 feet apart from each other. Didn't seem to be any issues. I saw one cop on a motorcycle, and that was it. I guess the taxi turned around. But these buildings are all really cool looking. They're tall. They seem to be jammed in there together, but apparently this place is below sea level, and they have these big wooden pilings that go down into the bedrock to hold the buildings up. That's the hotel, the Park Plaza Victoria, where we're staying. It was nice, but I would have expected slightly better service for the money. They didn't even make up our room today, so we had to call housekeeping and get us to bring us fresh towels. And we even turned on the blue light for getting housekeeping done. The breakfast was so-so, considering the price to stay there. The eggs were pretty bad. The hash browns were so-so. The fruit was great. The yogurt was good. The juices were fine. I mean, nothing really to complain about, but we just expected better. I've had better quality breakfast at the Hampton Inn in the States. But hey, you know, oh, and they do have an ice machine, which is very nice. That's something that's hard to find in Europe. They have ice machines on every floor. Usually you have to go down to the restaurant and get it, which is a major pain. But look, you can see those buildings over there. That is a big cathedral. And there's boats on the river. The pictures don't do it justice. And considering it's the, I guess it's the 21st of April, Sunday night, you'd think it would be a little warmer here, but it was very chilly. It was very chilly. But still, I mean, it's a nice place to visit. I don't know if we'll ever come back, but hey, you know, it's decent. I mean, while we're over here in Europe, we might as well try and see as many of these places as possible. You know, I've always heard Amsterdam is pretty wild. It was very, very congested earlier today. A lot of people here. I don't know if that's just because it's a weekend or what, but there were tourists here from China, or maybe they might have been Japanese. I couldn't tell, but just tons of them. I guess cruise ships probably come here. But that's the Amsterdam Centraal, CE